Chris Hamilton here with Sales Tip a Day, www.salestipaday.com. And today what I'm going to talk about is the 30 best ways to promote your website or blog. And this is post number 8, which is on HooteSuite. And the reason why you want to promote your website or blog is that traffic equals visits or visitors, and visitors turn into prospects, prospects turn into customers, and customers give you cash. And ideally, if you're watching this, you're trying to promote your website or your blog, you probably have something that you want to monetize on the website or blog. So this is the kind of chain of command of what you go through to get to creating a revenue stream off your website or blog. And as I say, I'm going to talk about HooteSuite, and you can find HooteSuite at HooteSuite.com. And ideally, what you do is you sign up for an account. It's kind of it's a dashboard into numerous kind of social media engines and stuff like that. And I'll show you a couple of those when we go through next slide here. But it literally allows you to collect and hold information and send information out and schedule things. Tweets and Facebook posts and a whole bunch of different things at different times, and it's very important. It's a very important marketing tool that I use every single day to promote my website and blog, and I'll show you kind of how I do that. The different services that you get in there are obviously Twitter, Facebook. You can ping in through LinkedIn. You can get in through ping.fm, which Ping has multiple services that you can get through too. You can post up on WordPress, MySpace, although I don't know how relevant that is anymore, obviously, and Foursquare and Mixi. What I do is I actually post up through Twitter. I have 3 different Twitter accounts that I'm posting through on HooteSuite, and I use Ping FM, which also goes through to multiple different services as well. So connect up all these sites into your profile and stuff like that. That's the best way to go. So the how-to is obviously sign up for HooteSuite, set up yourself an account. Go after the different services that you want to be pushing information out to, and that could be Twitter, could be Facebook, could be Twitter and Facebook, and several different other services that are in there. Do some exploring, see what you can actually do with it. When you create content, a blog post, or you put something up new online, or you have a new product or a new service that you're trying to offer, that's when you want to promote this stuff out. And ideally what I do is I write some overviews on my blog posts every day. I write 4 different overviews, actually 3 or 4 different overviews on my blog posts every day, and very short, obviously less than 140 characters. Typically I try to keep it to about 100 characters, and then what I do is I take the URL of that post and I put it through a URL shortener, although HooteSuite does have a URL shortener associated with it. And the URL shortener that I use is bit.ly or bit.ly, which shortens the amount of characters down to about 19 characters, I believe, which gives you more real estate into your tweets and stuff like that. And then what you do is schedule them throughout the day. So what I do is I usually schedule them at 8, 10, 12, and 2 throughout the day, starting first thing in the morning. Reason being is because that's when a lot of people are online that I follow or follow me. And you know, I change it up. It'll go 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I usually use every couple hours in between on the 4 posts that I put up throughout the day. But the interesting thing is to make sure that you do schedule different times throughout the day. And HooteSuite allows you to do that. You can schedule different times and set it and basically forget it. Now the tips are, obviously, you want to change your tweets or your overviews when you're using HooteSuite if you use the exact same one over and over. So let's say, for example, you go, "Hi, I am Chris," and I post it up at 8 o'clock, and then I go, "Hi, I am Chris," and I post it up at 10, "Hi, I'm Chris," and I schedule it to come out at 12, and then same post up at 2 o'clock. It will take the first one, but it looks at the 3 other ones and says, you know what, those are duplicate content, I'm not going to push them out. So HooteSuite actually has kind of checks and balances in place so that you don't end up shuffling the same message out all the time so it looks like spam or anything like that. So make sure you change up your tweets just a bit. You know, instead of having "Hi, I'm Chris," you can have "Hello, my name is Chris Hamilton," "Hello, I am Chris Hamilton, I am here to help you," blah, 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 so on and so forth. Then also, ideally, if you have a lot of followers, you want to see when they're online so you can push your content out at at those hours so that you have the most maximum amount of eyeballs on it and stuff like that. And a little service that I've seen that's been really cool on this one is called 14 Blocks, and it will go through and analyze when your followers are typically online, and it'll graph it out for you so you can see when to actually start tweeting and stuff like that. So pretty compelling stuff there. Great way to take information on a blog post or a web page or something that you have and push it out to the world. Draw them in though. Obviously, you do want to pull people in because of the fact that creating content, creating something that's of value to them, bring them in to hit your website and stuff like that. Anyways, I hope you find that information valuable. Here's a way you can reach me. You can reach me on email at chris@salestipaday.com. You go to the website, obviously, salestipaday.com. There's my phone number on here. And when you hit my website, make sure that you connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, any of the other social media services that I have out there. I accept absolutely everybody. That way, I grow my network, you grow your network as well. So hopefully you find this information useful. For daily sales and marketing tips, go to www.salestipaday.com, and thanks for viewing.